Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to step into a place where every moment feels like magic? Where history comes alive, food tastes better than anywhere else, and beauty surrounds you at every turn? That place is Italy. Today, I am going to give you 10 incredible reasons why Italy needs to be your next destination. These are not just travel tips. These are life-changing experiences waiting for you. So let's dive in. Number 1, the food will change your life. Let's start with something everyone loves, food. You might think you have had Italian food before, but trust me, you have not. Not until you have eaten it in Italy. Picture this. You are sitting in a small restaurant in Naples. A pizza arrives at your table. The crust is thin and charred from a wood-fired oven. Fresh mozzarella melts across San Marzano tomatoes. Basil leaves rest on top. You take one bite and suddenly you understand. This is what pizza is supposed to taste like. Or imagine yourself in Bologna, the food capital of Italy. You are eating fresh pasta that was made by hand that very morning. The bolognese sauce has been simmering for hours. It is rich, complex, and absolutely perfect. And then there's gelato. Real Italian gelato is not just ice cream. It is smooth, creamy, and made with the finest ingredients. Pistachio from Sicily, hazelnuts from Piedmont, lemon from the Amalfi Coast. You'll eat it twice a day and not feel guilty about it. But here's what makes Italian food truly special. It is simple. Italians take the best ingredients and let them shine. No complicated techniques, just respect for quality. And every meal becomes a celebration of life itself. Number 2, Rome will take your breath away. Now let's talk about Rome, the eternal city. Close your eyes and imagine standing inside the Colosseum. Sunlight streams through ancient arches. 2,000 years ago, gladiators fought here. Emperors watched. 50,000 people cheered. And now you are here, touching stones that have witnessed the entire story of human civilization. Walk to the Trevi Fountain. Toss a coin over your shoulder and make a wish, just like millions of travelers have done before you. The fountain is massive, ornate, and absolutely stunning. Then visit the Vatican. Step into the Sistine Chapel and look up. There, painted on the ceiling, is Michelangelo's masterpiece, God reaching out to touch Adam's finger. It is one of the greatest works of art ever created, and you are standing right beneath it. But Rome is not just about famous landmarks. It's about wandering through cobblestone streets and discovering hidden piazzas. It's about eating carbonara in a trattoria built into ancient ruins. It's about drinking espresso at a cafe that has been there for 300 years. Rome does not just show you history, it makes you part of it. Number 3, Venice is like stepping into a dream. Next up, Venice, a city that should not exist, but somehow does. Venice is built on water, on wooden pilings driven into a lagoon over 1,000 years ago. There are no cars here, no streets, just canals winding through the city like liquid pathways. Imagine gliding through the Grand Canal in a gondola as the sun sets. Historic palaces glow in shades of rose and gold. A gondolier sings and his voice echoes off ancient walls. Water laps gently against marble steps. In this moment, you're not just visiting a city, you are inside a living painting. Get lost in the narrow streets and smaller canals. Discover tiny squares where locals hang their laundry between buildings. Step into St. Mark's Basilica and be overwhelmed by golden mosaics that cover every surface. Venice is magical. It is fragile. It is sinking slowly into the sea. And that makes every moment there even more precious. You are not just seeing a city, you are witnessing a miracle. Number 4, Tuscany will steal your heart. If Italy has a soul, you will find it in Tuscany. Picture rolling hills covered in vineyards and olive groves, medieval towns sitting on hilltops, their towers reaching towards blue sky, cypress trees standing like sentinels along winding roads, fields of sunflowers stretching to the horizon. This is the landscape that inspired Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. This is where the Renaissance was born. In Florence, you will stand before Michelangelo's David and understand why people call it perfection. You will walk across the Ponte Vecchio, a bridge lined with gold shops that has spanned the Arno River since 1345. You will climb to Piazzale Michelangelo at sunset and watch the entire city turn golden. But Tuscany is not just about Florence. Drive into the countryside. Stop at a family-owned vineyard. Taste Chianti wine that carries the essence of the hills in every sip. Eat bistecca alla fiorentina, a thick-cut steak cooked to perfection. Sit at a long table under grapevines and share a meal that lasts for hours. In Tuscany, you will learn what it means to slow down, to savor, to live well. Number 5. The Amalfi Coast is pure paradise. Now let's head south to the Amalfi Coast. This is where mountains crash into the Mediterranean Sea in an explosion of beauty. Imagine driving along a coastal road that hugs steep cliffs. To one side, colorful villages cling to impossible slopes. Positano cascades down to the water in layers of peach, pink, and yellow houses. To the other side, the sea sparkles in shades of sapphire and turquoise. Stop in the town of Ravello. Stand in the gardens of Villa Sembroni and look out over what locals call the Terrace of Infinity. The view is so stunning that the composer Wagner came here for inspiration. Taste limoncello made from massive lemons grown on terraced hillsides. Eat fresh seafood at a restaurant perched over the water. Sleep with your windows open so you can hear waves all night long. The Amalfi Coast is Italy at its most dramatic, its most beautiful, its most unforgettable. Number 6. The art will move you to tears. Italy is home to more masterpieces than any other country on Earth. In Florence, the Uffizi Gallery holds works by Botticelli, including The Birth of Venus. In Milan, you can see Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper painted directly on a monastery wall. In Rome, the Borghese Gallery displays sculptures by Bernini that look so real you expect them to breathe. But art in Italy is not just locked away in museums. It is everywhere. Churches have frescoes painted by Renaissance masters. Public squares have fountains designed by legendary artists. Even the buildings themselves are works of art. And here's what makes it special. This art was created hundreds of years ago, but it still has the power to make you feel something, to stop you in your tracks, to remind you that humans are capable of creating incredible beauty. You don't need to be an art expert to appreciate it. You just need to show up and let it speak to you. Number 7. The history is alive. Italy has over 3,000 years of history, and you can touch it, walk through it, and live inside it. Explore the ruins of Pompeii, a city frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Walk down ancient streets, see homes with frescoes still on the walls, stand in the Forum where Romans gathered 2,000 years ago. Visit the Leaning Tower of Pisa, climb its spiral staircase and feel the tilt beneath your feet. Walk through medieval hill towns like Gimignano, where towers rise into the sky just as they did in the Middle Ages. In Sicily, you can see Greek temples that are older than the Parthenon. In Verona, you can stand on Juliet's balcony from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. History in Italy is not something you read about in books. It's something you experience, something you become part of. Number 8. The lifestyle will change how you see the world. Italians have mastered something that many of us have forgotten, the art of living well. They call it la dolce vita, the sweet life. It's about taking time for coffee in the morning, not grabbing it and running, but standing at a bar, sipping espresso, and taking 60 seconds to just be present. It's about the passeggiata, the evening stroll where entire towns come out to walk, to see friends, to connect with their community. It's about long meals with family and friends, courses that unfold slowly, conversation that flows like wine, laughter that fills the room. Italians understand that life is not about rushing from task to task. It's about moments, connection, beauty, joy. When you visit Italy, you will start to see things differently. You will slow down. You will appreciate small pleasures. You will remember what it means to truly live, not just exist. Number 9, the landscapes are incredibly diverse. One of the most surprising things about Italy is how diverse it is. In the north, you have the Italian Alps. Towns like Cortina d'Ampezzo offer world-class skiing in winter and breathtaking hiking in summer. The Dolomites look like something out of a fantasy movie with jagged peaks and green valleys. In the center, you have the rolling hills of Tuscany and Umbria. Vineyards, olive groves, and medieval villages create landscapes that feel timeless. In the south, you have dramatic coastlines like Amalfi and Cinque Terre, where colorful villages perch on cliffs above the sea. And then there are the islands, Sicily with its Greek ruins and active volcanoes, Sardinia with beaches that rival the Caribbean, with sand so white and water so clear it does not look real. Italy gives you mountains, beaches, countryside, and everything in between. You could visit 10 times and have a completely different experience each time. Number 10, Italy will transform you. And here's the number 10 reason to visit Italy. It is not about the food, the art, the history, or the landscapes, even though all of those things are incredible. The real reason to visit Italy is because it will change you. You will gain confidence, navigating foreign streets, ordering food in another language, taking wrong turns that lead to unexpected discoveries. Every challenge you overcome makes you braver. You will learn to appreciate beauty in all its forms. A perfectly made espresso, the way light falls on a cathedral wall, the sound of church bells echoing through a piazza. You will collect stories that become part of who you are. The time you got lost in Venice and stumbled upon a hidden garden, the elderly shopkeeper who insisted you try her homemade limoncello, the sunset that made you understand why people write poetry. You will return home different, with a bigger heart, a more open mind, a deeper appreciation for the good things in life. Italy does not just show you beautiful places, it teaches you how to live beautifully. So there you have it, 10 reasons why Italy should be your next adventure. But here's the truth. I could give you 100 reasons and it still would not capture what Italy feels like. You have to experience it for yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Book the flight, mark the calendar, take that first step. Because 1 year from now, you will either wish you had gone or you will be looking at photos of your trip, already planning your return. The choice is yours. Italy is waiting. The Colosseum is still standing. The canals of Venice are still flowing. The pizza in Naples is still perfect. The art is still breathtaking. And somewhere in Italy, there is an experience with your name on it. All you have to do is say yes. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more travel inspiration. And drop a comment telling me which of these 10 reasons excites you the most. I read every comment and I love hearing from you. Thank you for watching. Arrivederci, and I hope to see you in Italy soon.